Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. Last time we designed a house for Robin and got a pay increase. This time, we need to talk to Lottie. Hey there, do you need anything, Jonathan? Okay, then please change into your uniform. I've got something a little different for you this time. Remember when we looked at that empty facility together? Well, we got the necessary permits to turn it into a school. It is. I was very impressed with the permitting process. It was much quicker than I expected. This is an important moment in the history of Paradise planning, our very first facility. That's why I need your help putting it together. Let's head over now, shall we? And here we are. Not that we had far to go. Now, I think we should start by freshening up the exterior. It could really use some personality. I'd like you to do your best for now. If you don't like something, you can always change it later. Alright, so let's go with a blue roof. Let's go with white siding, blue door, and let's go with a gold bell. Is this okay for the exterior? Great, it looks wonderful. With that taken care of, let's head inside. It needs a lot of work in here too. I'm so glad you're helping out with this. So first things first, a school needs chairs and desks, right? When you're ready, press right on the D-pad and take a look at the order tab to see everything we'll need. Although, a room of this size will start feeling pretty cramped if we bring in too much furniture. I know just the thing, a technique to adjust the size of the room. It's an old trick of the trade. So if a room feels too large or too small for your vision, press down on the D-pad to switch into decorating mode. From there, press left on the D-pad to begin adjusting the size of the room. Got all that? It's easier done than said. Let me know when it's ready for me to take a look, okay? Alright. Down on the D-pad, and then left. And yeah, from here you can change the size of the room, add or remove windows, and make changes to the entrance. Nice. Wow, this is actually way more flexible than not New Leaf, Happy Home Designer. Being able to actually adjust the exact sizing instead of just having like preset floor plans. Let's put windows in here, otherwise it's gonna look very, very weird. You can also change the little entry, which is kind of nice. Let's leave it like that for now. Actually, I'm not sure what to do with the entryway. I wasn't expecting to be able to change that, if I'm being totally honest. Can we move the windows? I assume we can. I felt like you could in the last game, so I'm actually a little bit surprised. But we will make do. Let's see what's on the list. While working on facilities, note the minimum amount of each furniture type you'll need to place. You can see what types you need under order, along with how many pieces are required. You can also select pieces by type. So, comparatively, this is a little bit more strict, which makes sense. So we need 4 chairs, 2 desks. That feels really weird to me, unless they're like 2x1 desks, which they might be. Actually, these are, so that's fine. So 2 desks, I might change the designs. Being able to change designs of things is really helpful. If we wanted to be really, like, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but if we wanted to really cheap out on this school, we could just leave it like this, and just not do anything more, and just plop it down in the middle of the room, and just call it a day. But we're not going to do that. We're going to put a little bit more effort into this. Lots of chalkboards. I've never been a fan of the anatomical model and the skeleton. Those have actually been in this series for a long time, and I've never really cared for them. I'm just piling everything in. just to have everything on hand. I'm definitely gonna tidy up a lot in a bit. Definitely need a clock for somewhere in here. Light switch, sure, even though I'm pretty sure these are mainly aesthetic. Map, save poster, sure. Don't really need a bulletin board. Maybe lights. Yeah, we definitely need lights. Let's go with 4. Actually, let's go with 6 lights, and we'll change it later. I feel like that's very close to... that was almost a Star Trek joke without even meaning for it to be a Star Trek joke. But there are 6 lights. I think that about covers it for, like, furniture. Now we need to just organize all this, which is going to be an interesting process. I want to say that the school was a little bit more elaborate. Like, you could also design, like, a locker area, but maybe that's unlocked later, because I do know that was the thing in Happy Home Designer, where you basically start out kind of small, and then kind of, like, get more, like, more options for, like, redesigning it later on. I'm not really a fan of any of these floorings, to be honest, of, like, the recommended ones. Not really, yeah, a fan. Locker, not a fan of that. Yeah, none of these really feel that, like, a school to me for some reason. Library, yeah, that's, like, too formal. Actually, this isn't bad. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Let's go with... that's actually too formal now. If we have to design an office building, which I know was a thing in Happy Home Designer, maybe that'd be a good option. But yeah, this is probably the best we're going to get with this. So let's start actually unpacking all this nonsense up here. Trying to actually figure out where to start, because I piled everything in. And now I'm like, okay, what do I do with all the stuff I've added? Yeah, there were actually, I think, more facilities, but that's fine. Again, this is just, like, DLC that's almost half the cost of Happy Home Designer, so I feel like I kind of cut it some slack, because it is just DLC instead of, like, a full expansion. If it was, like, you know, a full standalone release, I definitely would have preferred more facilities, because those were my favorite part of Happy Home Designer. But as is, this is gonna be fine. I keep hesitating because I never can remember the name of this DLC. I want to say Happy Home Designer. I also want to call Happy Home Designer New Leaf. Yes, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, or Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. It's not the easiest thing to retain, if I'm being honest. Is there a better desk? I want to say there is, because the default desk is so tiny. I hope this counts to our desk quota, because if not, I'll be very sad. I should check that. Oh, good, it does. So it actually, yeah, it does. So we can have a full-size desk here. Put the globe on here. All these are backwards, I'm pretty sure. What is this, like a poster? I'm actually gonna get rid of that. The projector also, I feel like it was a good idea in theory. I actually might put this on the side of the room. I'm trying to kind of draw from my own classroom experience, if I'm being honest. In terms of, like, overall design and layout, I actually might need to add more chairs as I'm looking at this. Yeah, the tools in this game definitely make something like this a lot easier to set up than New Leaf, where you were kind of fighting the controls a little bit. Even then, it wasn't bad. It was just like some actions were a little bit convoluted with just how much setup they would take. Yeah, I actually need more chairs. Being able to, like, grab a whole bunch of items like that and move them all at once is an amazing feature. I want to say that was actually in Happy Home Designer as well. I might put the one extra whiteboard at the back, because I've actually had classrooms where they've just kind of kept an extra whiteboard in the back just in case. Might get rid of the projector, though. Doesn't really do much good at the back of the room, if I'm being honest. Actually, let's put this here. We'll little bit more formal. Lots of books to pile all over the place. Can I customize? Because I think it'll actually look better if not everything looks exactly the same. Like some variation here. Not comics. As someone who has brought manga to a classroom, you definitely get asked interesting questions. And I'm speaking from personal experience, actually, even though, yeah, like I have a very specific memory of bringing like shoujo manga to Calc 2, and the teacher's like very confused. They had to explain what it was, like, as quickly as possible. So that was fun. Kind of a random memory there. This is kind of like basically how it's gonna be, but it looks really simple right now. So I might try to... this light switch is gonna go over a window, so I'm actually gonna get rid of that. All of these are gonna have to go over windows, actually. Which is a little awkward. Also, I don't know if that really fits. I might move this here. And move the clock over here. I think that'll look better. Yeah, and this is definitely over a window, which doesn't look great, but oh well. Again, this was the best wallpaper from what I saw. So now we have to go into the overhead mode and just the light placements. I think I have too many lights. There may actually be 4 lights by the end of this. I feel like these are off-center, but I think they are centered. It's just a weird perspective. Yeah, I think there will be 4 lights, oddly enough. Unless I put one over here, which I probably should, because the teacher should be able to see. Oh, there are 6 lights. Oh, whoops. I feel like these aren't evenly spaced. But it looks like they should be. I don't know, that looks off, but we'll leave it. And now, let's head back in here and actually... Yeah, if I had like a hallway, which the old school did, and not New Leaf, I keep wanting to say New Leaf, in Happy Home Designer, why am I having such a hard time with all these? I think it's because all these are kind of comparable. Like, they all kind of have similar names. New Leaf, New Horizon, Happy Home Designer, Happy Home Paradise. I'm getting really tripped up by this. I knew it was going to happen eventually, in all honesty. Because I had such a hard time remembering the name Happy Home Designer, I genuinely don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, I was gonna say in Happy Home Designer, there was more options for like, yeah, hallways and stuff. I think you had 2 classrooms too. Again, maybe we'll unlock that. Who knows? For now, it doesn't seem like we have anything like that, which is kind of a bummer. You know, it's not the end of the world, but it's kind of a shame, if I'm being honest. But yeah, not the end of the world by any means. We cannot customize that. Okay. Actually, I already have 2 of these, then. I'm gonna get rid of one. Too bad you can't put the, like, book bag on the table. It has to go on a mannequin, which makes it, like, less practical. I want to say there was a dedicated item for that in Happy Home Designer, like an actual item to put stuff like that on there. Again, in some ways, I feel like the inventory is more limited in this game. In some ways, I feel like it's less limited. It's sort of like... some things are more fleshed out and other things feel a little bit more limited. So yeah, actually I think I will have to do that. Actually, let's do this, like throw this in there for variety. What are the options for this? Oh, writer's block, definitely been there. Alright, so I think we're actually almost done here. Again, this is a fairly... Wow, that takes up 2 spaces, so I guess we're not gonna need that after all. Yeah, I think we're actually just about done here. I might go and... I thought I changed this one already, but I guess not. So let's go change this to... let's change it to manga for fun. Honestly, not bad. We actually should take a picture, though. But actually, let's wait. How are things going? Great! Now the next thing to think about will be who can we invite to work here. You can always change the staff later, but who would you hire right now? You can choose which clients will work in a facility. You can change the lineup at any time by pressing left on the D-pad. Yeah, Robin would be a good teacher. Okay, I'll go call our new teacher. Wait, before we do this, we need to give our new school a name. If you have any ideas, I want to hear them, or if you don't right now, that's okay, we can name it later. Got it. Feel free to let me know later when we're at the office. Well, I called everyone. Once I got our teacher in here, it seemed like we needed some students, too. And now everyone is learning, thanks to you. Oh, we should take a photo for our design portfolio. And after that, another one outside, just to celebrate the occasion. I already took a photo. You can actually take photos in the actual little panning shot, but you can also take photos outside. Alright, let's actually take a photo of the inside. Zoom in a little bit, and like so. Wait a second, you didn't tell me what you want to do yet. What's up? Great, let's go outside. And now, we're here to take a celebratory photo of the school. Thank you very much. The island is a little more beautiful today thanks to this school, and thanks to Jonathan. Can't wait to see what the future holds for its students and teachers. We should also hear some words from the one who was in charge of this school project. What have you got to say to us on this great day, Jonathan? Thank you. And last but not least, let's take that celebratory photo. I think it came out lovely, but what do you think of this photo, Jonathan? I agree. I think it's perfect too. That'll do it. Take care, everyone. Phew. You know, I think we did a great job. I went to take a peek inside. What a good-looking school. It's so nice, I bet I'd do well even in my worst subjects. Orno was impressed with how polished everything looks, too. I agree, our school is top-notch thanks to Jonathan's work. Who said you can't learn anything in paradise? I heard that Lottie taught you her little trick about resizing rooms, so that means... Whoa! What is it, Nico? I've just come up with a brilliant idea. I'm going to keep it to myself for now. What? That's not fair. Promise you'll tell us soon, alright? Anyway, moving on. That was a very large job and you'll be paid appropriately, Jonathan. Here's 25,000 Poki for all your hard work. I have grand plans, so I'm sure I'll need your help with another facility in the future. We're going to call things here, so thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise.